Alright, y'all. So this happened, and I would say I feel a lot of mixed emotions after this game. So we shoot football, and I'm playing my boy Debo. And keep it a start with y'all. This was a matchup I was dreading when I asked him to do the video. Shout out to him for even coming out to do this video because he could have had, could do something. So, what I would say is first things first. It's bad when I have a block counter on the freaking screen, guys. I repeat, we have a block counter on the screen. How did this happen? How did I let this happen? What did YB and Amir say? It just happened. Like it wasn't even something that was too much even thought of or that was too calculated. It was just like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like I literally did everything I could this game, and like this was like the first 1v1 at least on my page that just like mentally broke me. I was just like, I was over it. I was tired. Never to the point to where I want to quit hooping, boy. But that thought crossed my mind, boy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Didn't have a hissy fit because I understand this game is 90% of this game is between the ears, and what I mean by that is even how you plan everything and how you go about everything, how you learn to play, how you disregard certain play styles. Everything is literally in the plan, and everything is literally just, I don't know. So, it's 3 blocks already, and the score isn't even 5 yet, and we're going to 100. And the craziest thing about it is I compiled an entire list at the end of the video of things that I need to work on. A lot of things were already known, but these things are just put in the notes so that I do not forget these things, because it seems that I don't work on them, and they will be worked on effective immediately. I know it's effective, it's effective today because I said so. So anyways, playing this, it's like so much stuff I just realized I need to work on, bro. Like this is probably like the most discouraged I probably will ever sound, but it's still a good thing because I'm like, you stay motivated to do better. You stay motivated to play better. And it's just I'm learning that I can't overcomplicate the game. And to all the hoopers out there, do not overcomplicate the game. This has been a hell of a freaking, man, I don't know, y'all. It's been a hell of a 24 hours, bro. And we still pushing through. We still getting the content out. You gotta push through when you feeling drained. You gotta push through when you feel discouraged, because that's life. Life ain't gonna stop when you don't feel good. Taxes ain't gonna stop when you don't feel good. Bills don't stop. So it's just like, you know what? Let it fly, man. That's what I'm learning, man. What Dory say, just keep on swimming. And I think my plan with him as I was playing him really was survive. Number 1. Number 2, really see what the jump shot was talking about. And this game is also evidence of when you're tired or when you're in the clutch or when you're in high stress moments, your habits come out, because there's a lot of things that I personally feel like I've worked on, and now it's like as I'm playing and I'm watching this, I'm like, it doesn't look like I worked on those things. It doesn't look good, like, at all. Like, yeah, I scored 3. That's great. Whoop-de-freaking do. Like, literally editing this video was so easy because I knew I did not have a lot of buckets. Like, every single time, like, when I'm putting the scoreboard on the screen and I'm editing, I literally was like, okay, buddy, it isn't too many times I scored. So most of the time I had the ball, I ain't gonna lie, I could just skip past that jump. Like, it's a journey, y'all, and you just gotta keep going. And the goal and the thing that I won't do is because hooping at this point right now is really all I got, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like I can't quit. So it's an interesting feeling when you know that you can't quit. Like when you want to quit, but you just genuinely can't. And I know I got some people watching me that, they look at me for motivation. I'm not God, But they look for me and they just be like, "Oh, this is another human being trying to do what I'm doing." And then there's also some I can't cuss, some hating behind people that are my same skin tone or opposite, but they still the same word applies to them. If you know, you know. They watching too, and I'm just like, I can't give them that grace. I can't give them that satisfaction. Like it's a fire that got to keep burning when water get thrown on it. It has to be like a danger, like a forest fire. Like the wind and the breath from the people got to fan it to keep it going. Can't push it out because you know if you fan a fire, the fire get brighter, the fire gets more intense, and that's what I'm learning. And I've actually like for the last I think I've been posting for like 20, 22 days at this point. It's just been a process to really rewire my brain and just to rewire my game, and like all of that has just been such a freaking struggle, and it's encouraging because I know one day I'm gonna get better and I'm gonna be better than what I was previously. But at the same time, sometimes I just be like, bro, like what was I doing my whole adolescence? All this hooping I was claiming that I was doing, bro. I didn't work on none of this. Like I was hooping off a freaking habit and off of I Love Basketball TV YouTube videos, bro. And like as I got older, I started learning dev in the lab and stuff. But it's just like being a self-taught hooper, bro. That junk is like it's so. And I'm not trying to really make this like a rant and complaining video, but it's just like being a self-taught hooper sometimes can just be so frustrating because it's like it's like I gotta rely on my own eyes. I gotta rely on everything because you all you got. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't complaining because I'm gonna stop. I'm just like it's just the accumulation of just a lot of weight. I've been trying to push this junk out like every single day, and I'm not gonna stop. I don't care how overwhelmed I feel. I'm not, even though anybody's watching the video, if you are feeling too overwhelmed and you are feeling stressed out and burned out to stop, unfortunately, I will not be doing that. So videos still coming every single freaking day, like every single day, and I'm not gonna stop because a lot of time you outwork. When you're working too hard, you really outworking life. You know what I'm saying? And it tend to be a lot of stuff that's going on, but this whole 1v1, bro, like I genuinely just I don't know how to feel about this game, y'all. Like this is literally like just it's always gonna be a roadblock, and I'm learning to smile with the roadblock. Don't run from the roadblock. Just you go with it. You learn to be one with it. You don't throw it away. But it's a roadblock. You drive through it. You go around it. Heck, if you got the tools, go under it. You just don't stop at it. So, I don't even want to break this down play by play because it is really nothing to say. Like I hit a shot here and there because I'm not completely dog water, but it's like this game just really, bro. This junk. Man. I think another thing I'm also started doing, something I've neglected a little bit as of late, is just really just diving back in on film and just watching certain players again, whether that be in college, whether that be overseas, whether that be in the NBA, just really devoting myself to this game because it's becoming more obvious that it's something that I have to just literally make my entire life and kind of take out a lot of stuff from other people and other things and just all of the above. And I'm just, I can never quit basketball because right now it's really like it's all I got, like for real. And it can make you really think because the game, like for a lot of people, and I know it's not me, but when I say it's all you got, like you can learn other skills, but it's like when you need to change your life by a certain time, or the limit that you got, you know what I'm saying, to do a certain thing, it really makes you have to put it in perspective and be like, I'm banking on this, and that's a whole process. And not only is that like necessarily like a whole process that you have to learn, you have to fall in love with the highs and the lows of it. So I'm just learning to not take it as personal because you are what you earn. If you're very good, you've earned it. If you're not good, you haven't earned it. So, some people have to work a little harder, but that's for them. You have to earn it, bro. Like, I don't know. But I know I can't get upset with the world. I can't get upset with any external factor. If I'm upset with anybody, I gotta be upset with me. I gotta just get better. I gotta take notes. I gotta do the work. I can't run from it, because if I quit, the problem still stands there. You just looked away from it. And then the moment you start to try to look at other stuff, the problem's still there. I look at it like you have a 360. I guess I don't know if it's radius, circumference. I don't even feel like thinking. You have a 360 surrounding. Okay, you're being surrounded 360. The problem is in one of those areas, and when you try to move into other things, once you quit and move on to so many different things, that problem eventually starts staring back at you until you solve it. And sometimes the solving isn't going back to fix that problem, but it's to fix something that caused the problem. And when you fix what caused the problem, that makes it go away. So the habit of just being a quitter might be the thing that makes that go away, because you sticking out with something else that you're truly passionate about, and you lose that thing because you lose the problem of quitting. You just know now that that thing is not for you. But I told myself that this is something that I'm going to see all the way through, and me recording these videos and everything is like, this is keeping me accountable. I gotta keep running. Like what Dory say, you gotta keep swimming. Another thing I'm gonna work on, defensive workout videos on the freaking way. Like, because I know from the first 1v1 to second 1v1, I can't play defense, yo. Like I can't. Like I don't think I've ever really worked on it, ever. I mean, I have defensive IQ to an extent, even though that's not showing here. That's like somebody who's struggling in life to say that they got $1 million. It just ain't showing. That's literally what it looks like. But at the same time, I'm just like, bro, man. I think we're gonna definitely change our workouts. We're definitely gonna plan more stuff. We're gonna plan a lot more stuff, yo. I guarantee that this is not the last you're gonna see of a video. When this video's up, the Lord allow me to see another day, it'll be another video up that same day or the next day. So we're gonna keep balling, we're gonna keep hooping, we're gonna keep studying, we're gonna keep learning, because this is part of the journey. And boy, when I tell y'all, this left hand is about to get drilled into infinity. This left hand's getting drilled into infinity, y'all. Like, literally, I'm going to be more comfortable going left than dang near I'm going right. Like, give me a few weeks. Because that's going to be the end all, be all for it all. So, he makes another three. Because it's to the point, and the reason why you might be like, why am I just giving up all these threes, is because then I got to work on my defense and just my conditioning overall. But it's it's like, okay, if I play tight, I'm getting blown by every single time. So it's kind of like unfortunate, and that's why it's good to genuinely work on your lateral quickness, work on everything. I haven't really worked on my speed since track. I haven't worked on my bounce since track. I've worked on my endurance, and that's just as a human, just trying to stay low weight and stuff, and I'm pretty small enough as it is, so I don't think low weight is the thing. But just really wanting to keep your lungs right, like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to, especially once you graduate high school, and I've been graduating for a couple of years, so it's like, it's easy to fall into that process. Like, I don't even know what the freak am I even talking about. Like, we're watching a 1v1 and I'm just ranting about life. Like, but this is what I really make these videos for. Like, these videos really, like, it's just therapy that I just am praying that progress can be shown throughout it, and that I can make something of it. And that not only that, but in the sport and in this sport, I can get better at and show something and show some type of progress with it. So That's what we gonna do. We gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep getting better. So we're gonna do some affirmations. I gotta just pray. As hard as I'm praying, I gotta work too. So we're not giving up on this game. I don't care come hell, high water, anything. In Jesus' name, we ain't quitting this joint. Cause boy, I don't know. I know I'm pretty sure people in the comments finna have a lot to say. And I encourage it. Don't hold nothing back. If it's something on your mind, type it out. I was gonna say talk it out. But man, type it out. I respond to every single comment. I'm not bougie. I don't have the leeway to be bougie. Just play and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's get better. Let's call it a day, y'all. But what else is there to say, bro? Like I don't know what there is to say. Or what is there to not say? Like there's no excuse to make. There's no anger that's had. It's just I don't know. But that's something I'm gonna work on. Defensive workout, counter workouts, endurance workout, on some David Goggins jump, some Unk jump. Just do it until failure. When can I stop? When you're dead. No cap. But that was a good spin move by him. Something that he's really good at doing personally is he's very good at countering. And I think it's just something that's just come from playing for a long time and also just the work that he's put in as an individual. But counter game is immaculate. Like, literally one of the people that made me have to realize, like, yo, I got to learn how to counter. And I got to learn how to knock a shot down. Because that was kind of my whole plan in the beginning. And the plan in the beginning really was like, hey, I got to knock the shot down. Because I'm like, I ain't got the handle nor the speed right now to really be trying to go, trying to take him to the rim or try to get a size up, get me a little ugly mid-range off. I was like, I really ain't got that right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. The offensive repertoire is not repertoiring. It's repeating. I don't know if that's a word, and if that is a bad word, I didn't know what it meant. I'm just saying stuff that rhymes and saying stuff that sounds like they belong in the same conversation. And I'm just looking at it. And it's like literally the thing that pissed me off is like I can see what it is that's wrong and what areas I should be attacking and what the problem is when I'm playing. I mean, when I'm watching, bro, but it was like when I'm playing, bro, that junk just literally just don't register, bro. Like, and it registered like slight, like I'm better than what I was, bro. But that junk is so frustrating. Like the process is frustrating, bro. But something I refuse to do, like I've done with everything else in my life, is to say, and it's just to chalk it up to, it's not meant, maybe I should trust something. Nope. Nope. Man, how many of these floaters I airball, no matter how many shots that are blocked, I will keep going. This is an anime protagonist story. I will keep going. No matter the challenge. No matter I don't know. Even these buckets I'm getting, like, these are just some desperation buckets, bro. Like, I be illegally using my off arm, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna talk till this timer go out. I'm gonna talk until the video's over with. Any NBA players y'all think I should watch? Any college, high school, any player? I don't know. Anybody, any short players to watch? How they score, how they don't score. Jump shot tips. Handle tips. Even though I feel like I'm any handle tips. I ain't gonna be arrogant. Any handle tips. What else? Handle tips. Mentality tips. How you might look at the game personally. Any ex-pros, college players, anybody that has anything, please don't be too shy to reach out. I promise I will not be somebody that's, if you want to contact me, you know what I'm saying, you got the comment section. You also check my page and see what you need to see on there. And I think at this point, it's like when I was already mentally, like, just checked out of this game. But I was still trying to play defense to an extent. But I think, I forgot what point it got to when I was just like, bro, just hurry up and win the game. I don't know what point I got today. I think it was here because I'm literally just sitting so far back and I'm not even looking. Boom, he hit that one. I sit back. Boom. Okay, missed that one. He sit back a little bit. I somehow get the ball back. I don't even know what I did. Somehow he missed a shot. I get it back. Y'all want to see what I did? This feels like I don't even know what this feels like. This feels like a humiliation ritual, bro. Like, this feels horrible. Like that's a whole different discussion. I ain't even finna get into it. Boom, missed the layup. I was praying that he just hit every single shot after this point. Because I was just like, bro, I don't want to play defense no more. I don't even want to play anymore. Boom, 96. Yay, praise the Lord. 98, let's go. Praise the Lord. Oh, my gosh. And then for 100, boom, he hit it. But we didn't know that the game was over. I think we thought that was 99 for some reason. When you go into 100, it's easy to lose track of score. Like, I didn't even think I had 22. Boom, I missed another wide open layup. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I was just like, okay, good game. No animosity toward my dog, though. That's work. You know what I'm saying? He earned that win. And, if you like the video, like the video. God bless. Be safe. Keep working. Don't ever